Joyce Dodge, the MTO Misses. This is going to be 8. I'm forgetting what to call them. Episode 8, maybe. And so in this one, we were in Denmark, and it was another rainy day. So we knew what we were going to do when we had a day like this, and we went to the Moesgaard Museum. And the draw to that museum was the Bog Man. You know, we've heard about that, and we knew that they had a Bog Man in there. So that was our draw. But we actually fell in love with a special exhibit there. I forget the exact name of it, but it was about the rise of the Earth Goddess. And it was just a remarkable museum experience. Just had the right combination of things to look at, things to touch, things to interact, things to watch in there. And you know, in the background it has just sort of chanting that feels like it was appropriate, and it was just super cool. So we love that museum, and just everything about it we loved. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it.
At the Moesgaard Museum, and we're going to see the Bog Man. I'm very excited. What do you think, Jean?
I'm looking forward to it too.
What do you think, Joyce? I expect it to be cool. I just like old stuff. You can take pictures. Oh. Wow. That's an image of a fox made 6,000 years ago. Eight 8,000 to 7,000 years BC.
Level of neurons to catch the.
Understood.
Yeah. So if I say, you know.
Cornets biscuiter.
Protection of the grain.
Yeah.
Protect of the grain.
Oh man, do you know how much stuff I've already siphoned? I've read 3 things, and there's already stuff that I was like, oh man, if I were teaching mythology class again.
But actually, I'm thinking, I haven't seen her, but I have seen. Have you seen the mother god, where you know the little figurine where?
Yeah. See, look at that, 9,000 years ago. These are based on actual found statues. arrowheads and scrapers. So arrowheads, scrapers, and then scraper axe, and then axes, small axes. Wow.
Computeren senere, så kan jeg også lige undersøge lidt, men i givet fald, hvad man får fat i. Ja, altså man kan sige, at den forsigtigste fremgangsmåde er jo nok, at det er mig, der kontakter. Men jeg kan jo bare sige, at jeg har til en sammenkomst før på Fyn Sønder om, man kan sige, at du som maler og måske forpligter dig måske næsten til at være mere noget. Og det ved jeg ikke. Oh, that's wild. They would embed that in wood and then use it to thresh the grain to get the cereal out of it, to then grind it and make flour. Pendants and jewelry and seashell eyes. And this, a tool, they're not sure what it was for. Was it a palette for making paints?
fertility gods and goddesses. Or the Vincia, the Cucuteni. I vaguely remember some of the names of these cultures, like the Vedastra, but some of them, the Cucuteni, I've never heard before. I know more of the ones that eventually come into Germany later, the pre-Celts and the... But all this is Romanian, which is probably part of why I haven't heard of some of it. Horns up, horns down. So these go to 5,000-6,000 years ago. These two figures were found in a grave together in Romania. Holy cow. And more of the this stuff is amazing. They're now called houses, kind of like temples, which represent the journey between the worlds, the shaman. The Banat culture, the Cucuteni culture. It's in the form of animal heads and then little animal figures. So now we come into Denmark. Denmark 5,500 years ago. It's amber. It's a foot bone with some teeth. From a grave, so that's why they put teeth on the foot bone. This is hardened. It's ceramic made to look like bread, clay disc formed to look like grain, or bread, charred grain. And that's considered a medicine flask. Who knows, maybe it's just water. Flint axes. These were all found in temples and graves. And the part that always gets me. These were two men sacrificed. A bull, and the axe head that killed the bull. Sacrificed into a bog. Amber beads, copper axe. Oh, we are moving into getting close to the Bronze Age. So this is a recreation of Stonehenge. So this is a recreation of Stonehenge at the transitioning from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age. Just saw an amazing display of Woodhenge. Now these, we're going into even the distant past, but we're going to go see the Bog Man. But this is sort of a human evolution. We've got Lucy, the oldest known human that is no longer considered true ape, but transitional species to the Denai. Oh, you can walk among them. That is the first Homo sapiens. This is Homo ergaster from 1.5 million years ago. One of the offshoots, one of the progenitors. So you just have different species, different, stages of human development. So we have a Neanderthal. I don't know, I always thought Neanderthals would be stockier in the upper body too. They definitely got the more powerful legs. And then the Hobbit race that they found in New Guinea. And these people were around 41,000 years ago, and this is 18,000 years ago, but it's not. It is a different branch of humans. And they gave it the nickname the Hobbit. Yep. That's an our lifetime discovery.
Yeah.
This is something they only found recently.
I thought Lucy was found in her lifetime.
Yes, actually, yes.
Remember
But
that.
there were others that were pre-Lucy that were found before us. And this would be Homo sapiens. And this is, Coburg. Lived 9,000 years ago in Coburg, Finland. Revealed that the Coburg skeleton is not of a woman as previously assumed, but a man with feminine features. So they thought the skeleton they found was a woman, and now they've realized, nope, DNA says male.
They are different ages, and they have
Right.
taken the cranium on one side and the interpretation of what they would do on the other side.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of, you hold it this way and you see how they fit in. It's a cool glass effect they make, that it creates a shadow over actual cranium. Australopithecus africanus, which is the oldest they knew of before they found Lucy. But these are all humans. This is from Tanzania. Strong chewing muscles, they said. Homo erectus Europa, found in known as Homo ergaster in Africa. These have been found now in Georgia, so that changes some of the things I always thought, which was that the modern humans didn't leave Africa until about 200,000 years ago, but these aren't part of the human line. They're part of the human line, but they're not our human Homo sapien directors. Heidelbergensis. That's cool. More Neanderthal. Our closest extinct relative. This is the earliest Danish settlers, the first hunters.
I dag det første gang, et menneske sætter sin fod på dette sted. Familier vandrer gennem nye landskaber. De rensdyrene. De er kommet hertil for at jage rensdyrene, der er på vandring gennem landet. De er de første mennesker, der rejser deres telte på dette sted. Men de bliver her ikke længe. Rensdyrene vandrer med årstiderne, og jægerne følger dem. Tiden går, år efter år. Århundreder går, tusindvis af år. Tidernes gradvise forandring brydes af pludselige
The end of
forandringer.
the Ice Age.
Klimaet ændrer sig. Isen ligger nu langt mod nord. Nu er det varmt nok til at leve her. Erindringen om den frosne tundra er for længst glemt. Familier har slået sig ned her ved søens bred. De bor her nu. Denne kvinde har lagt sig til rette i skovbunden. Her er rigeligt at spise. Her er dyr at jage, planter, nødder, frugter at samle og fisk i søen. Her, lige her i den unge skov, der er blevet deres sted. Stedet, hvor de hører til. Kvindens slægt vil blive her, men skoven går til omkring det.
Domesticated dog. Rib bone of a killer whale. An orca.
Det er jo ikke sådan en, man sådan udvikler. Enten har man en idé om sproget, eller har man ikke.
jo ikke startet med en pinde.
Harpoons and spearheads.
Ja, altså fisken, den vil gerne have den orm der, og så skal det er egentlig.
So you got harpoons here, you got fishing hooks and prawn spears, net sinkers. Five-year-old boy buried with hunting tools. So is he killed helping, or did he die? Bone axes, antler axes.
Ved siden af fjordene, vildsvin, kronhjort og så de her lejlighedsvise spor efter
So these are bows.
så finder vi en rigtig stor mængde, ja næsten hele skeletter af pelsdyr. Det er først og fremmest skovmor,
Shoulder blades from wild boars.
og det er fælles for dem alle sammen.
This is an actual arrow, early arrow.
Og så har man flåden, og lige
Club-shaped arrowhead,
der kan
interesting.
vi se flintkniven stor, der skårer en lille smule ned i kraniet, og det er lige præcis her, hvor det skifter fra det store skyløb til selve. Kan vi se, at det her, det er en sæson på plads. Og det er jo
Oh,
sådan
bear
set ikke noget
skull
mærkeligt, fordi
and
pelsdyr,
beaver
de har
skull.
jo det bedste og fedeste dragt,
Animal
fedeste
pelts.
pels ved vintertid. Så det er altså derfor, man er kommet herind, og det gælder
Oh,
selvfølgelig også
orcs.
vildsvin. Og,
Shoulder
kronhjort.
blades of orcs.
Vi kan også se, at
And,
lejlighedsvis har de som også været her om sommeren. Men det er kun og meget, meget igen målrettet efter kronhjorte lam. Det er givetvis det plettede skind, de datidige Danebølle-kvinder har været
Last
ude
known
efter for
orcs
at
were
få
shot in Poland in the
mulighed for at kunne se
17th
nogle helt
century,
ekstraordinære, flotte dragter.
and they are now extinct.
Når vi nu sidder herinde ved Ringkloster, midt inde i Orskov, i den store sø,
Wild boar
Og det er vildt.
paws.
og vi ved kun, hvad
The first meadow. So this is
og ser vi på ligesom geografien her i Tyskland, så er det nærliggende at igen at spejle til østerne for Indien. Årsbugten ligger mellem 7 km væk, østpå og
they're obviously in communication with peoples much further south because these are tools coming up from south. So we're in Denmark, but these are tools from the Alps and further. Standard stone axe and club. And they weren't opposed to burning sections of the forest down to clear the trees, make it easier to cut them. Oh my. Goes through the seasonal cycle of a village. And so the water was so important that they would throw gifts into the waters to hope that the water continued to bless them with life. This just goes on and on and on. The bowls, everything found. This is going back 6,000-7,000 years ago now. Spoons. Bowls and petals. It's just more and more axes. You just can't get this all in. There's just so much here. Some of these even have images on them. They're little pieces of art. Interesting. Somebody several thousand years ago put the earth, the sun in the middle. Go figure. And somebody made a what apparently represents a solar eclipse. Wow. Different arrowheads. Did you shoot the arrows? No. You didn't? Recorded anything. Showing large hut and then just various videos of how they existed. I mean, you really can't explain it all. All the different knives and swords they have found. But this is a video of them bringing the Bog Man back to life. What he would have looked like.
Nogle er på rejse langt væk på de store sydlige floder hos andre højfolk. Vil de nu hjem? Det vides ikke, men det er sikkert og vist, at rygtet vil sprede sig. Bud vil skynde sig, og de rejsende vil gøre alt, hvad de kan for at nå hjem. Ingen vil være en af dem, der ikke var med.
Ved at kalde til samling, deltog du højbyggeren. Når en højbygger eller en af hans udvalgte hører,
So this is a burial mound and a mock of it and how they think it's set up, plus recreations of the bodies they found in it.
Den er livets jord, og symbolet på årets gang.
A razor.
Her, midt i verden, bor vi. Solens folk. Vi bygger høje, som løfter os op imod himlen, og vi tilbeder solen. Jeg er troldkvinden, der kan blive et med dyrene. Jeg kan springe som en los, galoppere som en hest, sno mig som en slange,
You just cannot film all this place. There's so many cool displays. You can listen forever, and so sacrifice warriors when they would kill enemies. They would sacrifice captives and scatter their bones. The Germanic tribes did that to the Romans. Remnants of a shield. Video of them excavating a bog site. This is 3 warriors. It's the bones of 3 different guys.
De skader, som vi kan se på knoglerne fra Asien, fortæller os noget om, hvordan kampen er foregået. Og vi kan dels se nogle meget sådan store dramatiske skader fra øvelser og sværd, som for eksempel det her kranie, som nærmest er blevet kløvet ved et slag ned i forfra. Men de fleste af de skader, som vi ser, det er faktisk noget mindre skader fra syd og vest, som vi bare trækker det ud af her på. Fælles for alle de her skader, der er
This is one of the most complete preserved mummified bog finds. This guy was found in 1952. At first they thought it.
Yes, we found him. His poor head is the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, what you can't see unless you stand up and look down is the rope under his neck.
Okay.
You have to kind of
Yeah.
come up here and you'll kind of see it down in there.
Yeah.
And also the disfiguration and tearing of the skin where the rope had.
Right.
But I think at a certain time they actually explained that some of the body is actually a reconstruction, you know, after as preservation, you know.
It's probable. Or this may be an entire
Yeah.
reproduction of it, although
I think the head is correct, but you know, it's like it has been very difficult to preserve everything.
Well, once you take it out of the bog, it's
Yeah.
getting oxygen and everything else.
Actually, out on Djursland, they found in the 1880s, they found a woman in a bog that they dug up. They were.
interesting display. Going into the Hall of Warriors. So, yeah, we're going to do it this way. This is a ritualistic sepik from the 1900s, early 1900s. Samurai warrior, 1500 to 1600 Japan. More samurai. Kind of a cool effect. Roman gladiator. So there. So it's just random stuff. That's actually a flute that a septic warrior would play before going into battle. It's an imperial coin from around AD 97. Talking about there's just so much here. Modern Danish soldier. Okay, that was 15 seconds.